Hello and a very warm welcome. I hate doing videos like this, but I'm afraid my hand has been somewhat forced. This gentleman, Mr22brainless22, has published a video today, and he's posted a link to it on one of my videos. He's entitled the video "Miles Davis Exposed," and he in the description says it's a video detailing dishonesty from amateur photographer Miles Davis concerning his observations from Traprain Law in East Lothian, Scotland. I don't think there's anything more there. I object to being called dishonest, and especially when I have not been dishonest. And when I scrolled quickly through his video, it became apparent that he had completely messed up using a curvature calculator. And he's using this completely false use of a curvature calculator to claim that I'm dishonest. I did give him an opportunity, both on my video and on his. I posted a comment saying I told him on my video comment section that he needed to learn how to use the calculator properly, and I told him here that he made a complete botch of the curvature calculator and that he clearly had no idea what it's measuring or how it works. He published a video calling me dishonest, and have used the curvature calculator in a completely incorrect way to try to demonstrate my dishonesty. I said, while this makes you look rather stupid, the fact remains we've published a video calling me dishonest without a scrap of evidence to back it up. So I'll give you a choice: take the video down and publish an apology, or I will publish a video showing just how stupid you have been. Now, I guess that was a sort of ultimatum, but my point was that I was giving him a chance to simply take the video down rather than have me waste my time, but also make him out to be a bit of a fool. And he responded saying, "Don't give me ultimatums." He says, "You're trying to fool people with your dishonesty." So that's twice he's now calling me dishonest. And now you're exposed. You can't make up for those extra meters. What extra meters? We'll see that in a minute. He's being completely stupid. You knew you were wrong when you published the video, and you've been dishonest and misleading. So do what you want, because the numbers don't lie. All right. Let's have a little look at what his video says. I gave him a chance. I said I gave him a chance to take his ludicrous video down before I make one exposing his stupidity. I said, it's up to you. You can leave it up if you want. There are also some comments on my own video thread. Here we are. It says you're being exposed. I said, you're completely wrong. I'll give you a chance to take it down and apologize, but really, you cannot be this stupid. He says, and I said, the only thing he's exposing is his stupidity, and he, in spite of all that, has doubled down, and so I feel that I have no choice but to respond. So let's have a little look at his video and see what he says and does. Unfortunately, this will take a little bit of time.
Hello, how are you doing? This is going to be a short video just showing some of the deceptive qualities in some of the Miles Davis photographs, and it's the same. It's similar aspects that are being used with other photographs. Okay, here you have Miles Davis at 221 meters high on Traprain Law. The Hopeton Monument is 210 meters, and that's just over 8 kilometers away from Miles. From if he's on Traprain Law, the Hopeton Monument is, I think I remember in his last video, was just over 8 kilometers away. That's 210 meters high. He has a line across the screen here. I haven't even watched his video yet, and I know where he's.
Right. So he says at that point he hasn't even watched my video. So all he seems to have done is taken the thumbnail shot, presumably from the start of the video, it does look like he's actually watched a significant portion of it, but never mind. He may not have watched the whole of the video, and that's what he's referring to. If he hasn't watched the whole of the video, how can he know that I'm being dishonest? So that's point one.
On with this. There's a line across the screen here, and it's showing Ben Lomond at 974 metres, Ben Narnain at 927, and Ben Ma at 1011 metres. Now, I'm going to concentrate on Ben Lomond and Ben Ma. Ben Lomond is 974 metres high, and it's 125 kilometres from the camera. Ben Ma is 1011 metres and is 137 kilometres from the camera. So there's 12 kilometres in the distance between Ben Lomond and Ben Ma. Okay, so Ben Lomond is 974, Ben Ma is 1011. So that means, if I went there, is 37 metres. Ben Ma is 37 metres higher than Ben Lomond. Okay? Sorry, long video. And if this here is 8 kilometres closer than the camera, 221 metres, then we're going to do something here. I'm going to do something here to show how nonsense this all is, right? Miles Davis is trying to say that this here shows that this is higher than those peaks, so that means that they're going over the curve, right?
Well, let's remind people what I did actually say. I'm at 221 metres on Traprain Law. I'm looking slightly downwards towards the top of the Hopeton Monument and past the top of the Hopeton Monument. So my angle of view is in downward direction. If the Earth was flat, then every object that is 210 metres tall should actually appear slightly, and further away than the Hopeton Monument, should actually appear slightly above the red line that's drawn across the screen. Anything taller than 210 metres should definitely appear well above the line. Okay, this is a simple fact of perspective and geometry on a flat surface, as I demonstrated clearly in my video, with help from prominent flat earther Phuket Word. The fact that these tall mountains are below the line shows that the Earth cannot possibly be flat. Now, there is no doubt at all that the picture I took was taken from the top of Traprain Law. It's a still from a video. I showed the video. The video starts with me showing the trig point at the top of Traprain Law. This view is the view that you get from the top of Traprain Law if you zoom in slightly onto the Hopeton Monument and the hills in the distance. So I was at 221 metres. I was looking at the Hopeton Monument, which is 210 metres. Those hills are in the distance are correctly identified, and they are the height above sea level that are indicated. There is no dishonesty on my part here at all. I have simply shown a picture and shown what it would, that it cannot possibly be taken on a flat surface. He doesn't show at all in this video that this picture is possible on a flat surface. What he's about to do is to completely misuse the curvature calculator. He's going to start using the curvature calculator as if I was standing on the top of the Hopeton Monument. He's going to start subtracting heights and distances from the distances shown from the actual location where I was taking the picture. And he's going to completely misunderstand what the curvature calculator is actually telling him about what he should be able to see from the top of the Hopeton Monument. I'll just play the video and let you listen to the absolute mess that he makes of using this calculator.
Then here we go. So if I take the height of the Hopeton Monument is 210 meters from 1011 meters, which is the height of BNMA, it's 801 meters left. And if I go into Metabunk and I take away the 8 kilometers that from the, so it is in from where he is, it's 125 kilometers. So take away 8 from that, it's going to be 117, right? 117. Sorry, 128. 128. Now let me see if that right. Sorry, 100 BNMA. I mean 137 kilometers. Take away 8 from that. It's going to be 129. Let's go to 7. No, that's right. 128. So BNMA is 128 kilometers from the Hopeton Monument, and so if I give it the most amount of hidden that I can, which is without refraction, it's 456.53. So if I call that 457, give it the most I can give it. So 457 from 801 is 344. So even at that, it should still, right? It should still be 344 meters above the height of this. It should still be 344 meters above that. So, and between Ben Lomond and BNMA, at 12 kilometers, there's only 4 meters. There should be only 4 meters hidden. Now this looks like a lot more than 4 meters. You know, if you look at it like that, at 12 kilometers, there should be 4 meters. If you were to stand a 6-foot person here and a 6-foot person here, do you reckon the tops of their heads would be only 4 meters in the difference? No, it wouldn't be. So straight away, that totally throws. Totally throwing Miles Davis's video here out the window and his ideas. Not only should it be already, even if you add in curve, it should be, even if you added in curve, it should be 344 meters still above the Hopeton Monument, and it's not. So let's go to Ben Lomond. Ben Lomond, take 210 from 974, it's 764 meters. Okay, go into the curve calculator. There's 117 kilometers because it's 8 kilometers less. Sorry, it's not 8 kilometers less than where the camera is. So it's 125, and take 8 from that is 117. So from here to here is 117 kilometers. Okay, so 764. If you take 210 from the height, it's 764. 117 kilometers. Viewer height meters 210. Right, I'll give it the most amount of hidden that I can. 334.34. So let's call that 334. I think I call it 335. Yeah, so 335 from 764 is 429. So there should still be 429 meters above. So there should, sorry, I keep on going to that one. There should still be 429 meters above. So this should not be below at all. Not even if adding curve anything, it should not be below. It should not be below the height of this. It still should be higher, and that is that. But it's not shown higher in this photograph at all. So straight away, that's thrown out the window.
So I hope you managed to follow that. What he's done is to use the height at the Hopeton Monument, the distances from the Hopeton Monument. He's also subtracted the height of the Hopeton Monument from his the heights of the hills that he's put in for reasons that are bizarre, and he's subtracted the hidden height. He seems to completely misunderstand what the curvature calculator is actually trying to show him. Metabunk has a really nice little diagram that explains what the calculator is actually doing. It shows you that the height of your observer and the line of sight towards the object that you are looking at, it shows you how much will be hidden and how much will still be visible of any given object. If some flat earther somewhere can actually just get hold of this guy and explain to him how the curvature calculator works, he'd be doing him a great favor and he wouldn't be making himself look so stupid in videos. Fortunately, he doesn't get a tremendous number of views, but even so. Let's look at what the curvature calculator Walter Bislin has designed actually shows should be the case. And let's see whether it matches reality. So I've placed our observer at 221 meters. The correct distance from the target objects, 8.2 kilometers from the Hopeton Monument, which is indicated by a red and yellow rod, and 125 kilometers from Ben Lomond, which is 974 meters above sea level at the top. Now, if we look at the globe Earth version on the right-hand side here, you can see that the top of the Hopeton Monument and the top of the Ben Lomond should be just about exactly the same height. And that is indeed what we observe in my photograph. If we change this mountain to be Ben Eam, we now see that the mountain is considerably below the height of the Hopeton Monument on the globe Earth version of things. Of course, on the flat Earth, the calculator completely bears out what I was saying, in that the vast majority of the Ben Eam mountain should appear above the height of the Hopeton Monument in our photograph. This picture is a real picture taken from the top of Traprain Law. There is no arguing about whether someone is being deceptive or dishonest about showing this picture. The laws of perspective dictate what should be seen on a spherical Earth and what should be seen, and the curvature calculator, sorry, and the laws of perspective and Walter's calculator show what should be seen on a flat Earth. And Phuket Word has demonstrated what should be seen on a flat Earth. The picture you're looking at does not match in any way what should be seen on a flat Earth. On a flat Earth, the vast majority of Ben Lomond, Ben Narnain, and Ben Eam should be above the red line. And they're not. They are completely below the red line. That is impossible on a flat Earth. But as we've just seen from Walter Bislin's calculator, it's exactly what you would expect on a spherical Earth. So, Mr. 22brainless22, your use of the curvature calculator, I will put down to incompetence, stupidity if you prefer. I am not going to claim that you are deliberately trying to mash up figures and get results that you can then try to throw back at me and claim that I'm being dishonest. I will not accuse you of dishonesty on this occasion. I will accuse you of stupidity. And once you've watched this video, and please feel free to check what the curvature calculator actually is supposed to do, get some friends to tell you and explain to you how it works, have a good long hard look at this diagram and work out what it means, and work out how irrelevant it is to change the location of the camera or the location of the place that you're using for the curvature calculator, and stick it somewhere inside the picture instead of where the camera actually was. That's an absurd thing to do. Have a good look at all this stuff, work out how it works, get someone to talk you through it if you still don't get it. I'm available. I'll talk you through it offline somewhere if you want to. And I will explain exactly how it works and exactly why what you have done is completely ridiculous and stupid. I won't continue with the rest of the video. The rest of the video involves him basically showing pictures, as you can see here, and talking about what those pictures reveal. Well, those pictures are irrelevant. They are taken from different places, in different relative heights and positions to where I was. I was on Traprain Law at 221 meters. I was looking past the Hopeton Monument, which is slightly lower in elevation above sea level. So I had to be looking down, even if the earth was flat. I had to be looking slightly down towards the top of the Hopeton Monument here. It is impossible for these mountains to be on a flat earth. If they were on a flat earth, they would be above the red line. They're not. They're below the red line. And as Walter Bislin's curvature calculator has shown you, that's exactly where you'd expect them to be on a spherical earth. I don't know whether you'll take your video down. If you do, that would be good. An apology would also be nice. But I don't really care whether you do either. What I do care about is that you actually take some time and trouble to understand curvature calculators, and therefore understand what my picture and all my other pictures actually reveal about the shape of the earth. Thank you for watching.